Stop it. Bad Dave. Bad. Hey guys, welcome to an all-new review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com with me, Devall, and my buddy Dave Draper.
Yay!
Who I just accosted before we, or not accosted, but...
you should just leave that in.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Dave got in trouble, as you saw, sliding our review sample around, even though it's
our review sample.
It's his toy, but still.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It was very annoying and frustrating because you can't look at it because it was moving. Gang Dave and I are back with an all-new review, and this time around, as you saw, we're taking a look at none other than the amazing check that out.
The astonishing Ant-Man.
The astonishing Ant-Man. How cool is that? That's the Marvel, what is it now? Marvel Infinite?
I don't even think
scale?
he has a thing. Well, they call everything Infinite now, but it's the old universe scale. It's the 4-inch scale.
Right.
It's for the new movie. I'm not even sure if he's an official Infinite character, or if he's just like a weird one-off for the movie.
Just a weird one-off for the movie.
Yeah.
Pretty cool they did this, though. This was kind of, I don't think there was any advance warning they were doing this figure.
They showed him at Toy Fair, I believe.
Did they?
He's been announced far enough in advance, yeah.
I gotcha. But this is the movie version. This is Scott Lang as Ant-Man, riding a flying ant, which is pretty darn neat. Another crazy figure that it's going to be fun to see where Dave tries to figure out where to put this one.
He'll probably be displayed without the ant.
What are you going to do with the ant?
I don't know.
Oh, put in the closet of shame.
No, we'll find some place for him.
Yeah, that's true. But a great. I mean, Hasbro did a great job on the box. The fact that you've got your Ant-Man logo down here for the film. You've got the fact that it shows that it comes with Ant-Man and the ant. And you can see in there the package, of course, you see what you get really well in that big, nice window package. The side of the package, of course, has Ant-Man riding the ant, which is pretty cool. It's a nice... and
that seems to be a theme with the Marvel Legends as well.
Right. And then the back of it here gives just a little bit of history on the film.
A little bit of detail, and then we have the multilingual...
Yeah, the multilingual paragraphs there. And then, of course, Scott Lang riding on his ant there, which is pretty cool. So.
Yep.
Box is the box is pretty simplistic. You know what you're getting with this box, which is pretty cool. But what do you say we free our tiny friend Scott
We break
Lang.
in and steal some stuff.
Yeah, break in and steal some stuff. Makes sense.
Yep.
Well, let's check out Scott Lang as Ant-Man up close and personal.
Huh.
All right, Scott Lang and his big old ant.
Big old ant.
Let's take Scott off here first. First thing you notice with the ant is there's nothing for Scott to ride on.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing for him other than this little hump here to kind of sit on.
I sort of made a joke that confused Jason because I'm like, you're just reusing your giant ant mold. You would think for this thing there would be like a little bump or a ridge or something.
Something, yeah.
Dino Riders was doing it back in the day to catch the armor, and it's weird.
Yeah, nothing. So you just.
I guess it's accurate.
And then
the other issue.
And then you have this problem with the ant. The ant is just a big, of course,
hunk o'
ball joints. Literally, the fact that.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. I'm tortured.
Oh no!
Yeah, the ant, while cool,
it looks great. Let's put it that way.
The only thing that stays in place of the wings, because the wings actually snap in to their ball joints, but these legs, as you can see here on the bottom here, these legs they just sit in that ball joint. They don't actually. There's nothing really.
They don't seem to pop in.
They don't pop in all the way. So you get this thing where you try to pose them.
Well, we've talked about this. We talked about this with the Lego, or you talked about it with the puppet, I believe, that any bug toys like that have a problem standing up, generally.
Right. Because they can't joint all of these little legs. I mean, they could, but...
Well...
but they can blur. So frustrating, because the ant... here, let's just do this for right now. There we go. Let's move those legs. Let's talk about the legs that stay on. The front legs here are on a little swivel ball joint at the top, and they're not even on a ball joint. They're actually like connected to the body there, so they move. And then you've got the little arms here that move in and out, so you can move you get the little arms set up there, so he can stand on those little arms, or he can use them here like this. The head moves, being on the ball joint. Yeah, the antennas do not. They do not move. They just stay in place there. And then his abdomen here actually is it too is on a ball joint.
Hey.
No, I'm not. And it as you can see, it swivels and has a little bit of range of movement. But these other legs, man, these things.
Yeah, they're a bit of...
These legs just do not. which is going to lead to lots of frustration for Dave if he tries to display said ant.
I believe I already said. Called that one right.
The ant would not be displayed.
Probably not.
That's the greatest problem is you getting like the legs just fall off.
Yeah, they just pop off.
They just literally fall off. So that's pretty crappy. I'll let Dave play with the ant over here. Now, Scott, on the other hand, he has a little bit more articulation than, although he's missing some articulation, but he actually is what looks to be a completely new sculpt for this scale. I mean, he
does seem to be, yeah.
There's really no reused parts on him that we could find or we could see. A great, again, the movie Ant-Man costume is pretty
distinctive.
Pretty distinctive, and it's pretty simple in its red and black design with the silver highlights of the rest of the armor and such in the belt. Hasbro did a good job here on recreating this armor and such. But Scott here, he's got, his head can move left and right and up and down, so he's got a little...
Yeah, I assume it's a ball joint.
A little bit of a ball joint there. Missing articulation, a little rocker there at the chest, but he moves left and right there at the waist. His shoulders here move up and down, and of course around, so they can move out and around there.
It's a ball joint.
It's a ball joint there. You've got your elbow joint, which I don't think that's the...
No, that's the standard. That's pretty close to the standard Hasbro joint.
Yeah, Hasbro joint.
The elbow.
The elbow. So you've got your little elbow joint there, which has a little bit of range of movement. And then that's it. The hands don't move at all.
Hands don't move.
Yeah, the hands don't move. You get down here to his hips, and his hips are on a ball joint there, so they move. They've got range of movement. His knees here, they are double jointed. There we go. They are double jointed knees. You've got the double jointed knees there, which are nice.
Which is good, yeah.
Yeah. And then his ankles here actually they actually are on the rocker joint there, so they move up and down, and they can swivel there as well. So you got a lot of range of movement to Scott there.
Yeah, it's actually really nicely. I mean, obviously, it's not the heyday of the Joes or the Star Wars figures, but it's got a lot of for a modern Hasbro toy. It's got a lot of articulation.
Yes, a lot of articulation, and Dave keeps handling the ant over there, and the legs just keep flying off.
Yeah.
But I mean, a great figure to celebrate the upcoming release of Hasbro's Ant-Man film, which joins the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Which I remember when it was announced, everyone was like, "Really, Ant-Man?" But
the thing is, ironically, they went with Scott Lang, but Hank Pym is a huge character in the Marvel Universe,
right? And especially in the Avengers mythos.
Yeah. So on the one hand, you're like, okay, really, Ant-Man? On the other hand, it does feel like it's overdue,
right? So, and what looks to be another great Marvel film too, another great film filled with humor and action, as was last summer's Guardians of the Galaxy. So shall this year's Ant-Man be as well. So pretty darn neat. And like Dave said, a great Marvel and Marvel Infinite now. We said.
Yeah, but the Legends are infinite too.
Yeah, the 3 3/4 inch scale. It is confusing, but a great 3 3/4 inch figure to add to the rest of your 3/4 inch scale figures in Marvel. So pretty darn neat, though. There you go, guys. There's a look at Hasbro's release of this great gift set of Ant-Man and his flying ant. Like we said, the actual Ant-Man figure is really good. The ant, not so much. Not a great fit. I mean, it's cool, makes a great display piece, but I see a lot of people doing the old super glue trick to coating the top of the joints with super glue and letting it dry. And then,
although the thing is, like as we said, the problem is the balls don't get in there all the way.
Yeah, the balls.
So I'm not even sure that's gonna work.
Yeah, the balls don't connect in there all the way, which is kind of sad.
Yeah,
but
it's a little problematic.
A great figure for anyone.
Other than that, let's just say that the sculpt looks great. It's got a lot of detail. The what do you call it? The chitin.
His abdomen.
No, not his abdomen. The armor.
Oh yeah.
Has a lot of detail on it. So I mean, it looks fantastic.
Yes.
So let's give credit where credit is due. They put a lot of work into it. It's just this one little technical detail, which may have been something that came up in the production.
Right.
Is flawed and unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. But like a great figure of Scott Lang as Ant-Man here. I mean, just a great. Especially since we're getting a couple different versions of this figure this year, whether it's from Hasbro or Marvel Select. I mean, we're getting, of course, Ant-Man's getting some great...
He's got a Legends.
Yeah, he's got a Legends figure.
He's got a Legends and a Select.
Yeah, so some great Ant-Man merchandise with the film this year. So pretty cool. Well, there you go, guys. There's a look at our great Ant-Man box set here. We'll be back real soon with an all-new review. Make sure you check us out. Check out youtube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe. Helps us out tremendously. And then make sure you check us out on ToyWorldOrder.com. And like I said, stay tuned here as we'll be back real soon. Like all of our videos. Mash the like button, as the puppet likes to say. He killed the ant. Dear God. Mash the like button, like all of our videos, and check out everything we have to offer. And until next time, David.
Alas, poor Auntie. I knew him, Horatio.
Keep playing with your toys, guys. We'll see you real soon. Hey, he only lost 2 of his legs. He's still got 4 of them. He can still kind of stand.
Me.
Okay, I killed him. I'm done.